go on and
yes, I am. 2 minutes.
All right.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Hugo, do you know Clarence Williams, employee?
Broadcasting live to the world
live to the world, God dang it.
Radio.com. Your home for
Let me get this jam going.
Old school.
Oh my God, I hope this is not a whack version of this song. Unfortunately, Hugo, he passed away. I don't know if you knew that. I just found out yesterday. Oh, okay. Okay, it's kicking in. Okay. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah. I just found out yesterday. About a week ago. Tasia Freeman. I'll text you. I don't want to put that on the air.
Just don't know what you did to me, but I'm not the same. I'm not the same. Since you gave me nothing you just don't know how you make me feel. Your sweet love, your sweet love.
Hey, Tammy Mack, tell me who I am.
Hot damn! Welcome to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show. It's your show. He's the host, bringing the best in old school R&B and getting in your ass hot topics. Here's Rory Darnell.
Ow! Welcome, children. Class is in session. School's in. How y'all doing? It's the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. I hope not to bore you with my talking today. Listen, we got to start. It is More Music Wednesday. That means you get more music in my mouth than my mouth. And some people I find out here appreciate having more music and less in my mouth. It's all good. I don't mind giving you the more music. I don't mind. Got to start off with an old school jam. That's what we do. We give you a couple of old school jams from back in the day to remind us, Jay Treese, superstar artist Jay Treese, who has joined us, remind ourselves of whose shoulders we stand on with this new R&B that we're bringing you. All right, that's what we do here. And so D-Train got us started off the long version. Boss Man Cuddy went out and found the disco version of You're the One for Me. That got us started, man. Oh, superstar artist Cardell Harrington. Listen. Superstar artist Kedjo is here, but superstar artist Kedjo did not get here before Hugo. No, Hugo was the first one up here. My classmate, my buddy Hugo was here. But I tell you, Jay Treese has checked in from Baltimore. Diane Ingram from Carson has checked in. Appreciate that. And superstar artist Cardell Harrington has checked in on the Facebook side as well. The Facebook side is popping. Those are my Jermaines to my left. And in front of me is the collective, my YouTube family. If you would like to see me, Sir Charles Anderson, which you can because you're looking right at me, as Charles Anderson has checked in. Appreciate that. I don't know what city he's checking in from, but he's here. And that's all. That's good. He come and get some of this great new music. Man, we got a packed show for you today. Hope it doesn't bore you. You probably wonder, why is he saying that? Because I was told I was boring. I ain't lying to y'all. I was told I was boring. Y'all might agree. And that's all good. Because here at this, I take suggestions and the criticism, whatever you want to call it. I'm not afraid. Because I am here to give the best that I can. All right? And some people either appreciate that or some people say, hey, man, we don't like it. See, I got to find the audience. I got to find who likes what I'm doing. I got to find them. People, you got to reach out. That's where we're going to talk about today. But I got a lot to talk about because let me tell you what happened. I'm glad Cardell is here. I'm glad Jay Treese is here. I'm glad Kedjo is here. We need to have a lot more of y'all artists here. Because again, for a show, I'm going to be blunt today because one of the artists was blunt with me. So a letter went out. About 90 letters went out. And I've only got about 9 responses. Case in point. This is what we do. This is what we talking about. But because the ones that should be here are not here. And for the rest of y'all that are here, I'm preaching to the choir. And I really don't want to be preaching to the choir. Because it's like I'm saying, well, we already know. We already here. We're the ones that do it. So that's why the letter went out. So now the letter that went out to everybody, and I welcome the guest. I welcome Sir Charles Anderson. I welcome Diane. I welcome Hugo. So the letter went out. I'm gonna tell you because I'm a straight shooter. Bam. You know, I don't curve around. Bam, right there. And so one of the artists responded. And I said, I'm gonna respond. King James Brown has stepped in the building. And so there should be a lot more artists here. So again, I'm a straight arrow because see, this show, the reason why, and I'm explaining because people apparently don't know what this show is about still. And many of the artists, even though they've been here for years, they still really don't know what this show encompasses. But I'm going to get it straight today. You know, share with them. Let them know. If you know them and they're not here, you need to let them know what I talked about because I'm talking about the artists today. And this show is about the artists. It's about the music. But I am not, let me say it again, I'm not a DJ. Some have called me a podcaster. My music administrator, now y'all probably wondering, who's the music administrator? If you tuned in, you'd know. Because I always recommend this music administrator to the artist. I'm about sharing to the artist, enlightening the artist on the music industry, things that are going on. That's what this show is about. I'm not here just to play music. So if that's disappointing to you, you're in the wrong place. I understand. But understand your song plays here. And so the letter that went out to the 90 artists or so, hold on, I got it. They always making me do this thing here. And I'll be trying to get it done. Okay, cool. Let me get that out of here. But see, it's More Music Wednesday. So I'm gonna give you some music right now. Here comes Kiafa with Watch Out on the Real Urban Radio Network.
is good. But oh baby, I'm gonna love you, boy, the way that a real woman should. Oh, don't think for a moment that love is giving up on you, yes. And oh, you might not see it, there's someone out for you. Watch out, watch out. Don't let love slip away. Don't let it slip away. You never know. You never know. Watch out, watch out. Don't let love slip away. Just might say I love you. I just might say I love you too. Watch out. Don't let love slip away. You never know who's gonna love you. Slip away. Just might say I love you. Just might say I love you too.
Hey, what's up? This is Shanice, and you're listening to Rory Darvell on the Attention to
Darn right you are, God darn it. That's the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. That was Kiafa with Watch Out, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. It is I, the savior of R&B. Let me see if I can turn this up here. So, I still got John coming at you. Got two in a row, matter of fact, coming up at you. Got John. Vince is coming at you. Sadia and all that in this hour. And got way more for you. So stick around and tell your friends that the Attention to Detail R&B radio show is playing the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. So I want to address some things to the artist. Now, I'm not going to go over the entire letter, but I'm going to address some things that was said to me. And I want to respond because I appreciate all feedback. Definitely all feedback is appreciated, and because I want this show to be the best that it can be, and especially is with the whatever financial means we have to make it the best that it can be. By the way, if you're watching here on the watching me either on my collective right in front of me, my YouTube family, or to my left, my Jermaine's to my left, and you want to be having this radio show, this radio station on your phone so you can drive around and play it in your cars. Okay, you want to download that Live 365 app. It's free. It's all free. Live 365. We go all over the world. Download that Live 365 app and then search Real Urban Radio Network. All artists should have this app if you have your songs played here. If you don't, you're slipping. So one of the things I wanted to, like I said, address is what this show is about. And it is primarily for you, the independent artist, and to introduce you, play your songs, maybe get interviewed here, to help get your name out there. But what it is we're not your employees, not your employee. This is a two-way street. This is a team effort. This is not an individual effort, unless you're paying me, which you're not, and you're not required to, but you are required to support the show that supports you. That's mainly what the letter was about that went out, or we will not play your material. I've been doing it for years. And I made it very clear. And for those that don't know, I'm not an employee here. I pay to be here. I'm paying to promote your music. I don't have a song. I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. But I'm fighting for you, the artist, because I believe in the music that you do. So I spend thousands of dollars as well. The flyers are not free. And as an artist, the least you could do is when your song is in rotation, is support it and put the flyer on your social media as I put the flyer of you. Because if it was just about me and just the show, I wouldn't need none of y'all's pictures. I just have the flyer of my picture and I'd be paying for me promoting just me. It's about promoting you, the artist. And the artist needs to reciprocate, because if you are on a main station, if you were on a main radio station, you let everybody know that your song is playing on that station. But see, there's a new day. And it was mentioned about some artists don't promote. Well, guess what? Them artists can prepare to be failures, because that is the industry today. Record labels are not signing y'all. Let me know, the record labels, who you with? Arista, Warner Brothers? This is a real conversation now. Who you with? Because see, Beyonce does not have to send us her songs. Bruno Mars does not have to send us her songs. This station plays them songs automatically. Because the world knows who they are. Does the world know who you are? This is where we, and I include the radio station, and so I sent out the letter to let you guys know we are just as legit as the main radio station in your town. That means if you have your financial stuff together as far as your song, your business handled on your end, when your song plays here, if it's a released song, you'll get paid for your spins, just like you do on regular a terrestrial radio, I should say. So just so people know, because I know people send it in and they think they're doing me a favor by sending me their song. Get that out your head. Because if you were a household name, your song wouldn't have to be sent in. We're all in the same game. The industry is not looking for you. Here's 2 in a row to chew on, and I'll be back with more after John and Vince Durrell on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Turn the radio, turn it up.
Entertaining and informative.
Right now.
The Real Urban Radio Network.
I was raised in California, in the city by the sea, next door hustlers and killers. Yeah, but they never did bother me, no. They said, boy, just keep on singing, yeah, and your dream gon' set you free. Took a chance and traveled the whole world, yeah, and now my family proud of me, so I'm singing, hello, LA. Did you miss me? Well, I had to go stack, but I'm glad to be back here rocking with you again. Oh, LA. Oh, see you shining. Sorry that I can't stay, cause I gotta get paid. I'll see you when I'm back again. Took a flight to a foreign land, yeah. Oh, yes, I did. I had to go find myself. That's when your boy became a man, yeah. So I put my fears up on the shelf, yeah. And now I'm knocking on many stages in the air Timberland. Still, it ain't no place like home, y'all. And now I know that I'm blessed, cause I hear back west singing, hello, hey. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Well, I had to go stack, but I'm glad to be back here rocking with you again. Hello, oh, see you shining. Sorry that I can't stay, cause I gotta get paid. I'll see you when I'm back again. First stop, mama house, in Boulevard by 101 North, it's Sunset Boulevard. Summertime freaks come out. Call my boy Lee up. You got the daytime turn up. House full of baddies, skirt off in the caddy. Look, first out mama house, then pull a whip out, head to the 110 south. 101 North in Sunset Boulevard, summertime freaks come out. Call my boy Lee up, turn up. House full of baddies, no doubt. Hit the mic, GS on the west side. Your homeboy's back. Hello, hey. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I had to go stack, but I'm glad to be back here rocking with you. Hello, hey. Sorry that I can't stay, cause I gotta get paid. I'll see you when I'm back again. Yo, what's up, you gotta spin this, my boy. What's good, DJ Twin? I see you. I'ma holler at y'all SBC. West side. We back. South Central. Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw. Where y'all at? Hollywood can even get some of this. Beverly Hills, Santa Monica. Yeah. We good. We good. Let's do this. Come on.
Hi, this is recording artist and two-time Olympian Siobhan Nieto, and this is my new single called Through the Good.
Dose gave you 2 in a row. That was Vince Durrell with Hello LA. And before that, I think another song gonna be playing in Canada because Paula Latang just kind of checked in. She's listening on the app, and she liked that John from Troop. She liked that Girlfriend. That was Let It Off. That 2 in a row for you. Got more coming for you this hour. Stick around for it, man. In the meantime, though, they checking in. Superstar artist Tigressa from the East Coast. Is it North Carolina? I always screw it up. Correct me, Tigressa. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's North Carolina. She's checking in. And Troy Carbo, that's my print guy. So when I do my concerts, those flyers that you see, they're printed by him. Now, my music administrator, Nichelle Bell, she designs them. But Troy checks in. And if y'all need some print work, Black-owned business, that's what we do here. We also support the Black-owned businesses. So Troy has checked in. Appreciate him. Go ahead and check them out. They in Inglewood. They located right there in Inglewood. What's the name of that guy our business, Troy? I can't think of the name right now. I use you guys all the time. So if you like my flyers. And also the owner of the world famous Stuffed Potato of Anaheim, Tina Green. She's checked in on the Facebook side. She's checked in. So appreciate y'all. Maryland, God darn it, Tigressa. From Maryland. She checks in from Maryland. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey, listen, what I'm doing here today, I'm addressing one of the artists. We had a conversation about the show, about the letter that I sent out, the 2025, my 2025 agenda for different from the other project 2025. This is the Project Integrity. So the goal here is for you artists to gather here. This is not just to play your music. This is a networking station. This is where you artists can gather. You don't get this from regular radio. Sorry, you don't. So this is the differences of why you come here. You come here to get information about what's going on in the industry that you need to know about. One of the things that was mentioned about some artists don't promote well. Well, you will be prepared to fail because that's what the industry is now. They are not looking for us. We are on an island. Now look at all this music from across the country and in Canada and in the UK that I'm playing. Y'all don't hear these songs. Why not? Because mostly, here's the real, and this is what I do here. I give it to you straight and uncut. You're black, and you're doing positive music. Do you hear it out there? Do you hear a lot about R&B out there? No. You hear mostly rap and hip-hop, and the stuff you do here, it's all sexist. Heidi Tang checks in. Heidi Tang, super artist, she checks in. They don't want that from us. So that's what I'm looking for you. Understand, I have 90 artists here in the rotation. And like I said in the letter, you cross 17 states. I've only met 2 artists, maybe 3. Well, some of them in Las Vegas. I met a few artists in Las Vegas that I've known. King James Brown's out of Las Vegas. Unique is out of Las Vegas. Brad Alexander's out of Las Vegas. Brian G. Soul is out of Las Vegas. There's another brother that's out of Las Vegas as well. I know them. I go to Vegas. Matter of fact, I'll be in Vegas tomorrow. Speaking of Las Vegas, but that's not important right now. And I've met Tigressa, who's out of Maryland, because she came here. So make that 18 states, because I forgot about that state. So 18 states, there's artists of 18 states. I've met 3 artists, so to speak, out of those states. Tigressa, and I met out of Virginia, Mads Johnson, because they had come to LA. I've never been to those states. So where do the other artists come from? From all the other states and Canada. Never been to Canada. Well, it's called word of mouth. People tell somebody. That's what we here gather for. That's why the artists should come here. Y'all can network. There are producers that come on here that have music here. Y'all might need another producer. Use somebody different. You can gather here and meet and find out. I'm not saying you got to stay here the whole 2 hours, but definitely if your song is playing here, you need to be letting people know your song. So the industry is about promote for you artists that don't get it, or hire a team that can promote for you. Otherwise, why are you doing this? Here's Sadia Yasmin with Shadows on the Real Urban Radio Network, and she's out of Ohio.
In the midst of all the shadows I see, there's you. The lights go on, they burn the darkness, remove the veil from the liars, pointing fingers, blaming you. For the rights of the people who hide away in shame. Now, I wasn't there when it happened. It was white breast, my people hanging on the light of death. But yeah, we walk amidst the shadow place of the unrest. In the unspoken mother tongue of our protest. See him on the edge and the villainous pledge. Wearing the bells that look like bells. Firearm on the arm like an armed charm. Come on and bring the harm, let me sound the alarm. wanna be a part of change for the sake of the game. Let them know that I know things ain't changed. We're all on the battlefield to fight the pain. Just scratching out the dirt to find a peace on earth. They say the tides change by the walk of the moon. I say the lies change depending who's in the room. Open your eyes, man, and see your uncertain doom. I know they washed your brain and flooded your sight. They took your heart and dampened your fight. But in the meantime, keep turning on the light, the light, the light, the light, the light. Pointing fingers, blaming you. For the rights of the people, hiding away in shame.
Corner land like a king, my themes to get it on. Intelligent black queens sing the theme to these songs. Peace shalom, drop a bomb on them best. All spiritual, me no live in the flesh. Yes, you are my shadow boy. Revolutionary mind, here to build and destroy. So militant, black jacket, articulate. All about the knowledge you cruise and straight killing it. Bombs in the air, my prayers to rise above. All the hateration guns, know they can't harm us. We lethal, my enemies straight see-through. Speaking Hebrew to the most high, we need you. Snakes in the garden, Mark, we stay marching. Spitting from the soul, my music is so marvelous. No marches, mentally strong artists. Black bosses, all wins and no losses. See that yellow tape right there, that means caution. The Elohim lifting us up, we shine often.
When the moonlight casts a shadow.
Walkers. You listen to Rory Darvell's Attention to Detail old school radio show on the.
You got darn right you are. And that was Saudia out of Ohio with Shadows. Now, Saudia I do know because Saudia used to live here in Los Angeles, but she's from Ohio, but she's back there now. So anyway, this is the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, black-owned streaming station, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. I want to take a quick moment right now because this lady is very important to the show. She has bought most of you. She buys your songs. That's another thing too, why you should come here, because you can interact with the people who purchase your music. And I say purchase your music. I want to send my deepest condolences to one of our listeners out of Rhode Island. She just checked in. I appreciate her. Her name is Kathy Parati. Many of you know her because she's bought your songs. And so we want to send our condolences to her on the passing of her mom yesterday. And her mom was, suffering for a while, but she's resting now. And I just want to assure Kathy that her mom is better. She's no longer suffering, and she was with you for a long time. And so we just look at the positives, and I know that feeling because everybody knows, I lost both my parents a few years ago, and so I know the pain. And but you look at those memories, the time she made you smile, and even the time she might have made you mad, and you can smile about it now. And those are the things that we're blessed to have, the memories of a loved one. And but we want to send our condolences out to you, Kathy, and your family. Okay, just wanted to make sure we're thinking about you and letting you know. And we appreciate you. I appreciate you still coming onto the broadcast. And so hopefully you can play a little something to make you smile and feel good. So again, condolences to you and your family. Listening, I got Lori Moore coming up for you with her latest called I Did That. And as you know, now I've told you guys again, this is about information. John Gray from Canada checks in. See, we're worldwide. We're small, but we're mighty. And again, artists, you can check in. You can meet your fans here. I'm just giving you the benefits of why it's important to check in and support the station that's supporting you, because terrestrial radio isn't doing this for you. Your song ain't even playing there. So why give them all this possibility? You're beating your heads trying to get in. This show is based on merit. Your song plays on merit, not on how many followers you have, not what your social media is. I don't look at your social media to see how many followers you have. If your song is good enough to be here, I play it. So why not support the station that, again, that's supporting you, that's promoting you? Stations aren't promoting you. They don't promote you. This is what I do here. This is my purpose here. That's why I am here. My pay is that. And, people, in case someone has a question, well, what's in it for you? What's in it for you? Why are you doing this? There's got to be something. I get it. This is Project 2025 Integrity. This is a God assignment for me. I will get paid. I believe in that. I believe doing the work, laying a solid platform of integrity, which the industry does not have. And we see what's going on in the music industry. And I'm not just talking about Diddy, but that's throughout, and it's been going on for decades. So this is a safe place for artists to come. And that is the relationship that I want to establish. If I tell you someone's name that you can trust, I mention Nichelle Bell all the time. How many of you artists have gotten with her? She can tell you how to get your music done, how to properly sign your songs up so you can get paid all your money, what platforms to use. Her name is Nichelle Bell. She checks in from time to time, and she listens to the show. So you get information here that's valuable to you. So that's why you should check in. That's why you should support the station to support you. And that's why I've made the change, because I'm working hard and it's not being appreciated. And I'm saying you straight up. And so if you're not willing to support the station, if you're not willing to promote, and like I said, this is the industry. You got to be on your social media every day promoting. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Who else is going to promote you if you don't? That's the question I'd like to hear. Unless you have your own team, which you should build. You are the CEO of you. And you're free to build your team. But you got to promote. So people, if you're weak at promoting, either you learn how or hire a team to do it. If you know something different, tell me. In the meantime, here's Lori Moore. I Did That, Real Urban Radio Network.
I'm so elated today, and I know you might not know. While I've been away and you ain't seen me, I've been laying low. I've been on my when I'm on my mission, listen, I'm sitting on my chest. My nigga says it's now. You can't tell me no different. I did that, showed it. I did that, yeah. I'm not up, and so the people in the back say it one more time. I did that, ooh, I did that, yeah. I never let up, and I stood on business. I'm so proud of me. Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud. Oh, I'm so proud of me. I said it. I'm so proud that I did it. I'm so proud. I said it. I'm so proud on business. I can't get off my high horse and I can't let go. See, I'm the one who finds the deal. Ooh, what am I supposed to do when I know my purpose? Know I'm worth it. About to hit the ground running. Ooh, you can't tell me nothing. When you're working hard, time flies. And I'm so relentless. Listen, oh, so let me know. Can't tell me no different. I did that. I'm never let up. About to hit the ground running. For the people in the back, say it one more time. I did that. I did that, yeah. I never let up, and I stood on business. I'm so proud, and I said, with your chest, say it with your chest, say
This song is dedicated to my la-da-da, la-da-da. Without you, I wouldn't have made it. Really, probably not. Probably not. You ain't never been faking with the blah-blah, the blah-blah. Always advocated, like, hey, you gotta try. You ever had to early morning, late at night, had to sacrifice the day and nights, pulling no teeth, and getting no shit, and you so hungry that you don't eat. Not everyone gonna get that, but I know I got a witness. Now if you live there, you get a big bag. I'ma take it to the face, you did that. I did that, yeah. I did that, yeah. I'm loving it up, loving it up, loving it up. I did that, oh, I did that, yeah. I'm loving it up, loving it up. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, recording artist Victoria Venice, and I'm in the Dominican Republic, but I'm always listening to Attention to Detail, old school radio show with the savior of R&B, my friend Rory.
And she is my friend too, Victoria Venice. But that was Lori Moore, who is now playing in Canada, courtesy of that superstar artist who just joined us, Paula Latang out of Canada. And you listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. And that's another thing. I am he, Rory Darville, savior of R&B. But that's not important. What's important is I want to explain today to the artists that are here and let them know what that letter was about in full. In case you haven't read it, you need to read it and respond to it. And it went out to about 90 artists. Only about 10 have responded to let me know what you're going to do. And I wish you well. If you decide not to stay on with us here at the Real Urban Radio Network or the Attention to Detail R&B radio show, that's cool too. And I wish you the best. But we will just repeal and replace. No, I'm not repealing anybody, but we'll replace, because there's people sending in their music here. But this is the station. This is a radio station where that door is open. You have access to, and you don't have access to the major radio stations, because if you did, guess what? You wouldn't be here at the Real Urban Radio Network, or we'd automatically be playing your stuff. You would not be on this show. Beyonce's song will never be on this show unless I play it on Old School Wednesdays. Bruno Mars' song will never be on this show, because it don't have to be, because it plays on the regular station every day. And that's the goal. You want to be on the station and your song is playing every day. Also, too, another reason to check in, when your song is in rotation, at least, you get feedback from actual people who are listening to the show or watching the show. They can comment on your song. Hey, I like that song. Paula Latang, by the way, let me say this about her. She's not only an artist, she is also a radio host. It has her show called All About the Funk in Canada. She listens and watches this show. And guess what? If she hears something she likes, and just so y'all know, her show is much bigger than mine. And much bigger than mine over in Canada. And she also is syndicated. Paula, what other countries do your show go to? I know you're syndicated. So if she picks up your song, she decides to pick up your song. She says, hey, I like that song. I want that song. I'm not sending it to her. You, the artist, are. Because I'm not working harder than you on your material. Unless you're paying me. And you're not. So if she expressed that she likes a song, I will let her know. She'll let me know. And I'll say, hey, so-and-so, Paula Tang likes your song, send it to her at this email address. Because what I'm doing, guys, is bridging this gap. I want to hook up with other internet stations. You do understand, your local radio station is not worldwide. That's why it's called a local radio station. So which would you rather be? You'd be the star in your own town right there in your little cove right there at a station that, unless, and so you, when you feel some kind of way that they're bigger and this, that, and the other, guess what? They're not worldwide unless they have an app. So if you feel like it's less than because you got to download the app, guess what? Your local radio station, if they want to be worldwide, you got to download the app. So what I'm doing is check your egos in, ladies and gentlemen. Artists, check your egos. You might be big in the town that you're in, but that's it. Your song might play in that town, maybe, but right now your song ain't playing in that town. So what I'm doing is bridging the gap, working with other internet stations. So then guess what? Word of mouth. That's the most powerful thing you have is word of mouth. You don't have a record label that's promoting you like back in the day. That's over. Unless you got 200,000, I don't know what the number is of followers, but whatever that number is, guess what? You don't have them. And I can say that boldly because if you had them, you wouldn't be here. But we need to bring the people to where our music is. That's why we work together. That's why you check in. That's why you promote the station that's promoting you. However many stations you're on, internet stations you're on. If your record ain't connecting the dots, see, guess what? I'm connecting dots here. From here to Canada. If there's another radio station doing the same thing, guess what? And they start picking up. That's the goal. That's what's going to happen. And then it's going to shift. This is our music, the music you created. So it's up to you to tell the world about it. And then you, guess what? Then eventually those record labels or whatever, they're going to come to you because you have the power. They don't sing. They don't dance. And now when I come back, I'm going to tell you how to get paid in the next hour, full for your money. That's why you check in here to get information. 2 in a row. Kim Tibbs, Where Would I Be? And Darius Ship on the Real Urban Radio Network.
I never knew your ocean could be so blue. I float till I crash on every star. The storm never lasts a day. The thunder not in your rain. No matter the mood, I know it's you. It's I never knew my purpose until I found you. I'll love you till I reach heaven's door. No, 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 no. You're a good don't last a day. You shout, but I hear you say, no matter you, I know it's it's She is the sunshine, I am the rain. She is the joy, yeah, I am the pain. She is the circle, love is the point. Forever, forever,
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
Closed it out the first hour with 2 in a row. That was Darius Ship with She Is a Circle. And from out of Alabama, Kim Tibbs, Where Would I Be Without You? King James Brown says, that's a good song, Where Would I Be Without You? Paula Tang, superstar artist, is checked in, but Kedjo's already checked in. Superstar artist, what's his name? So I'm over here on my Jermaine side. Where's he at? He checked in. DeFrance Forrest. Sorry about that. DeFrance Forrest, who's an artist, checked in. I want to send out a couple of messages. First of all, Paula Tang, she sends her sincerest condolences to Kathy and her family. And Kedjo also said he's sending prayers up for you, Kathy, as well. Kathy is on the other side. She's on the Jermaine side, so she's not here on the YouTube side. She's on the Jermaine side, so I just want to read that off to her. Tigressa, letter. You didn't receive the letter? Oh, you know what? Do I have your number, Tigressa? Oh, I may not have your number, but I'll send it to you. Send it. Text me. Do you have my number? I don't. I got to put my number here. I thought I had your number. Sure. Wait a minute, Tigressa. Let me check. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I got to check. See if I got Tigressa's number. I could have sworn I said Tigressa. I did send it to you, Tigressa. I sent it to you. Sent it to you on Wednesday. Here, I'll resend it. Bam. That's it. I want to make sure she gets there. Bam, bam. Resent. Booyah. There you go. Okay, let me get back to the viewers. All right, cool. Listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. You listen to the station that gives you the widest and best variety of new R&B anywhere. Don't challenge us. I mentioned the name. You're going to hear from her, and I'm going to get you started with 2 in a row to get this second hour started. You're going to hear from Paula Tang in her latest song. But I want to tell you, she has the show out in Canada called All About the Funk. And she listens to the show, and she hears songs sometimes, and she wants to play it on her radio show. And she is syndicated, but I believe she's in other countries. And I don't know if she heard me asking if you could tell us those other countries where your show is, but I think it's just all over the place. But much bigger than this show right here. But I'm getting there. I'm going to catch up to Paula Tang. And just talking to the artist about a letter that I sent out to the artist and get a full understanding of what I do and what I'm about and what I am doing here in my assignment. This is a God assignment. I didn't come in doing this. I've never been in radio. This is my first time. I got a random phone call out the blue. Hey, you want to do a radio? And so I came in, and then it became an assignment. I was just playing old school R&B for 1 hour on a Sunday, every Sunday, something to do. Raiders suck, so I didn't have to be home to watch football, and then it turned into something else. So this is why, in case you wonder, well, how much you getting paid? What you getting? Well, I want to be paid just like you do, but I'm willing to do the foundation and do the work because I believe if I can't believe that God is going to take care of me and from doing this work, that I believe that He put me in the position to do and have me and say you have a voice. I have a voice, so I'm not here just to play music and DJ. Matter of fact, Michelle Bell says it's a podcast. So okay, fine. And some people have suggested I do a podcast, but but my focus is this R&B. But we have to work together as a team because we are all on this island. I look at us all on this island, and we're trying to get off, or we're going to bring the people to the island because people do want good music. They want the music that you guys have, but they don't know where it's at. So they continue listening to the songs they grew up on 40, 50 years ago. And because they don't know where the good R&B is. Your job, our job, is for you to go out and tell them and bring it in. Radio no longer does that anymore. We do. Paula Tang does. Terrestrial radio, the dinosaur, no longer does it. They are bandwagoners too. They're going to check. I've talked to these people. This is what I'm saying. This is why you check in. Find out what's going on because you guys are, listen, I am also an artist. I wrote songs too. So I know what it's like to be a creative. To be out there, you're writing songs. You're not looking up to see what's going around in the industry, and the industry changes on you like that. Well, right now, you got to hustle. And if you're not willing, if you don't have the energy to build your following, quit or just consider this a hobby. That's it. Quit or consider this a hobby. And if it's just a hobby for you, cool. And if it's just a hobby for you, not willing to hustle, you should leave here because I'm going to leave you. I'm not looking for people that's doing this for a hobby. I'm looking for people that's trying to do this thing. You got good music, and I want the world to hear it. But we got to work together. We got to work together. So I don't feel I'm working for free. I honestly don't. Because as we progress, and the station is progressing, it's growing. It didn't start off like this. That's why I mentioned the name Nichelle Bell. I want to address something too, also about the types of services she used, CD Baby and Lander and all the different ones. Whatever floats best for you. Check them all out and see which one works best for you. That's how you decide which one of those services to use. But make sure you read all the fine print. But let's get it started. 2 in a row. Here's Wizard Kel. And then followed by Paula Latang out of Canada. The Real Urban Radio Network.
The new news got you working. Damn, baby, you're so good, oh my. New news got you swerving. Man, I'm missing just to get to you. Love that new girl, babe. And it's good on you, girl. It's that new girl swag. That new girl, babe. And it's good on you, girl. It's that new girl swag. I'm telling you everything and all that I want to hear. You make me put on my best look, baby. I don't care how the rest look, baby. Let's get it on at the first time, baby. That new girl, babe. And it's good on you, girl. It's that new girl swag. New girl, babe. And it's good on you, girl. It's that new girl swag. I'm telling you everything and all that I want to hear.
Giving you a better variety of today's R&B and old school. The Real Urban Radio Network.
It feels like a perfect day. Nothing in my way. Taking steps we're building every day. Got me smiling, got me thinking, got me hoping that you can feel it the same way too. You're like sunshine on that cloudy day, ray of sun, making its way through, taking me over. My 4-leaf clover, the one that I need over and over. I know you don't need to be more than you have to be to open up my eyes to see. We got it like that, and it's a matter of fact. Baby, I got to let you know that I like it in your arms tonight. Think about your kiss and I hope and pray and wish that I be the dream and I hope you won't make me wait. Sunshine has come my way,
cleared all the clouds away. And it feels so good just to hear you say you're believing and you're feeling what I'm feeling. I believe it's a dark chill coming my way. You make me feel like I'm walking on air. No one else can compare. You're more than all I've been. More than I've ever been. You got me thinking I'll be love more than I ever thought of. Wonder where you came from, how you got me sort of. Kind of thing you wear. Was it something that you said? You got me here thinking, waiting, anticipating. Is this the love that I've been waiting on? You got me holding on. I'm holding on. Baby, 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 I got to let you know that I like it in your arms tonight. Think about your kiss and I hope and pray and wish that I be the dream and I hope you won't make me wait. Baby, 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 I got to let you know that I like it in your arms tonight. Think about your kiss and I hope and pray and wish that I be the dream and I hope you won't make me wait. Don't make me wait. Oh no. That's right. Don't make me wait. Oh, you're my sunshine. Sunshine, 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 sunshine.
Hey, this is Alexandra Taylor. You're listening to Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show.
Yes, that was 2 in a row. That was Sunshine from Polo Latang out of Canada and Wizard Kel. I think Wizard Kel is also out of Maryland. I think he's from Maryland too. He's out of Maryland as well. So we got them all over the country and in different countries. You ever listen to someone's voice, fellas, and you ever listen to someone's voice and you wonder what they look like because they sound fine? Paula Tang is that voice. She sounds it and she looks it. I've seen her. I'm just saying, God darn it, I'm just keeping it real. What King James Brown is talking about. Okay. Me. Oh, yes. I'm gonna put that out there for you, King James. I'm gonna do that right now. I got you, King James Brown, man. We take care of each other here. This is family. This is what I'm creating here. This is a family. This is a safe place for our people to come. That's why you got to be here, man. You got to be here, brother. But let me put that out for you. This is important, ladies and gentlemen. Listen up. King James Brown, who's an artist out of, he's from Los Angeles, but he lives in Las Vegas, and his stuff plays here. His sister, who is 1 year younger, is missing in Los Angeles. So she's here in LA. She's been missing since January of this year. And she has mental illness. Her name is LaWanda Brown. So if you happen to know LaWanda Brown, when you see her, and you know me, let me know, or just put it out there. But yes, I think I did see that on social media as well. So we're praying that she is found and that she is safe. But this is King James Brown's his younger sister, and she's here in Los Angeles, or hopefully she's still here in Los Angeles, but been missing since January of this year. And she does have mental illness. What does she look like, James? Maybe if you put that up, and I can, I'll share that as well. And for folks here in LA that are listening and know you, and they can, if they see her, or myself. I mean, I live here as well, and we'll put that information out there as well. So people got a lot of things going on, especially going into the holiday season. Again, condolences to Kathy Parati. She's a great supporter of the show and of the artist. She purchases your music, and this is another place too, guys, where you can get information. Like I said, Nichelle Bell, That's the name you need to know. Project 2025. My Project 2025 is called Project Integrity 2025, because if I give you a name of someone to get in touch with, that's because that person, I vetted them and I'm comfortable with them. I do business with them, and you could do business with them too, because as artists in this industry, everything is skeptical. You're skeptical. You don't trust. And you want to feel a situation where you're comfortable. The radio station, you're a comfortable place to be. This is your home. And so all I'm asking you guys to do is support who's supporting you. Go where you want it. Go where you want it. Just like if someone's having a party, they don't invite you, they don't want you in the house, so why are you trying to knock on the door and get in? If they don't want you there, why are you trying to get in? Go where you want it. The door is open right here, but again, eventually it's going to get even tougher to get in here, because as the standards of the station raise, so are the requirements of you as an artist. So anything less, I want to make it clear, if you send a song here, if it's Nichelle Bell, my music administrator, and she works with some of the other artists here that I've turned her on to, Nichelle Bell is the real deal. And that's the name you need to know as an artist. That's the name you need to know, because why? She's has integrity. I was going to tell you how to get paid. Artists, listen up. This is how you can get paid for your in full. I know you're out there and everybody likes to say, hey, I'm on all streaming services, but are you getting paid for being on them? So here you go, www.apartistpay.com. I'll print it on the screen, but www.apartistpay.com. Developed by a black man, Mr. Jimmy Goff, and you get paid in full for your songs. You need to direct people there so you can get paid your full 99 cents, no fees, and I'll tell you more about it when I come back. But I got to play this song here by Andre Washington. It gets no better than you on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Yeah, I'm just hearing like this one note. Yeah, that's it. Tell you, girl, it's no better than you. You just so right, baby. It's no better than you. I'm just so crazy for you. I love you, but I like you. I'm 100% with you, baby. Just for you, love making love with you. You're enough to me. Even your bad is good enough for me. And I accept the parts that most people don't see. I yearn for you, I burn for you. But it's not just that I can learn from you. You're the perfect situation. Baby, it's no better than you. Baby, it's no better than you. It's no better than you. Sometimes just be alone with you. Just be present with you. And put the phones on mute. Spend quality time with you, baby. And have a moon night with you. Popcorn and wine with you. You're my favorite production. You know just what to do, what to go to. You're the reason for my logic. what's happening, family? Join me, yours truly, downtown Jackson Brown, for the Southern Soul Slam. It airs every Saturday morning from 7 till 9, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. And it rewinds on Sunday from 7 till 9 p.m. If you love Southern Soul, I got you. Tap in to hear great artists like Pokey Bear, King George, Tucker, Sassy D, Miss Westlove, and many, many more. It's the Southern Soul Slam Show. And we'll also give you great throwback music like Johnny Taylor and Tyrone Davis. So turn up with me every Saturday morning from 7 till 9 a.m. and again on Sunday evening, 7 till 9 p.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network. Simply log on at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 app and search for Real Urban Radio Network. We got you, so make plans to join me, and you're guaranteed to enjoy the music you love. The Southern Soul Slam, baby. Tap in.
Hey everybody, this is smooth jazz recording artist Brad Alexander. You're listening to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show with Rory Darvell.
Southern Soul Slam. That's my boss man Cuddy right there. That's who that is, man. Y'all join the Southern Soul Slam. It plays every Saturday, like you said, from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you miss it, don't worry about it. You can catch the replay after my show on Sunday, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sundays. Hey, by the way, you listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show, and that was Andre Washington with It Gets No Better Than You. Man, I got two hot ones coming up for you, man, back to back, because there's more music Wednesday. This is when you get more music and less of my mouth. And I know some of y'all appreciate that, having less of my mouth. Whatever. You gonna get me while I'm here, guys. But get this a hot one from this guy out of Mexico named Moshe. And I like this tune. And then by that, we got a remake out of Maryland from Tigressa. That's coming up that you call Pillow Talk. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. Just having a conversation with the artist, letting them know what goes on here, what this show is about. And it's not about just playing music. But it is about the artist giving you information, valuable, that can make you money. And speaking of making money, I put it up there for my collective, www.apartistpay.com. Get paid in full. Now, how that works is, and it pays way better than streaming, guarantee you that. But guess what you got to do? You got to hustle. And get people there. That's where you tell them to go first before you tell them to go streaming. If someone says, where can I get your music? Where can you buy? Streaming ain't paying y'all. Anybody making a living off streaming? Raise your hand. I didn't think so. But here you have an opportunity to do that, but you got to hustle. You got to promote. And at that thing, what it does, you pay $9.95 per release. Here's a kicker. There's no catch. So again, I told you, I'm going to hook you up with people with integrity. They deserve to make money too, right? $9.95 per release. One time, no monthly fee. They do not take a penny of your 99 cents or $1.29, whatever it is that you charge for your music. Now, how that works is you need to have a website. You need to have a way for that service to connect to whoever you receive your pay. They advertising for you, by the way. So your $9.95 is paying for additional advertising. They advertise on all the platforms like the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. They are by ads. It's like an electronic music store for artists. So when your artwork of your released song, they go there, they look at it, they can click on it. If they say, hey, I want to buy King James Brown, they click on King James Brown, and it takes them to King James Brown's website. Or wherever your purchases are, if it's Apple Music, or I think the other service where you can purchase now. This ain't about no streaming. This is where you can straight purchase. So you get your full 99 cents. They buy directly from you, and they have your song, and then they can purchase it. That's new. That app is new. Y'all, everybody need to be on it. Because I'd rather get, I think if you have 50,000 streams, I'd rather have 5 sales from my website than 50,000 streams. Because the 50,000 streams, what's it doing for you? Are you packing the house? Or people say, hey, I saw you use it. Let's be real. Make some money. I'd rather have the $5 than 50,000 streams. Because that way people are coming directly to my thing, to my site and purchasing my music. We got to take the power back, y'all. Streaming is making billions of dollars off artists. Billions. And paying less than pennies to artists. We got to take that power back. Y'all have to see the vision. This is about people that have vision. This, I want people here that have vision, to see what I'm talking about. It's in the numbers. It is us. And I'm not talking about just you guys that are unknown, even known artists. Known artists. This is good for them because they can get paid for their music in full. They're not getting paid either. So they can come. We're going to build this thing. So it's going to happen. That's what Project Integrity 2025 is all about. You can come here. It's a safe space. You get information here, places to play. If you're doing a show, you can bring it right here. I'm your entertainment place. So if you're doing a show, let it be known right here. Also, let it be known to my Zelle and my Venmo. Okay, listen. I'm hustling. Okay, I'm hustling. Okay. It's not required, but show appreciate it, goddamn. Don't act like y'all don't see that information on the screen, guy. Hit that Zelle and Venmo, goddamn. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you this Moshe right here called "I Feel Good," and then followed by Tigressa. Like I was saying about the services, by the way, the CD Baby. That's when Nichelle Bell comes in. Nichelle Bell is my music administrator, and I've hooked her up with several artists here, and she helps you get paid your money, because she's learning information that y'all don't know. Oh, one other thing, real quick, you guys. When you come into the room here for my YouTube, please hit the like, share, subscribe, and notification button. That also helps to let YouTube know that people are actually watching this show and paying attention. All right, can you do that for me as well? Anyway, here they come, 2 in a row. Moshe out of Mexico with "I Feel Good," and Tigressa out of Maryland with the remake of the classic Pillow Talk on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Yo, woo, here we go. Let's go. Come on. Mirror, mirror, on the wall. Who's the flyest of them all? It's you, shining bright. Don't you let nobody dim your light. 'Cause I'm so fly. I feel good. Bring me down, even if you go. I said I'm so fine. I feel good. Watch me dance, watch me go. Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me who's the flyest of them all. Check the resume. Yo, I've been there, been verified. I'm the BJ, killing the game. Call me Chucky. I do this so well. They call me Lucky. I feel good. You can't bring me down, even if you go. I said I'm so fine. I feel good. Watch me dance, watch me go. 'Cause I'm so fly. I feel good. You can't bring me down, even if you go. I said I'm so fly. I feel good. Watch me dance, watch me go. It ain't payday, but I'ma act like it. It ain't the weekend, but I'ma act like it. I like this, like that. I like this, I like that. I'm so fly, I'm so fly, I'm so cool. Oh, you so cool. Watch me dead, watch me dead, watch me move. Come on and move, y'all. I'm so fly, I'm so fly, I'm so smooth, I'm so smooth. Watch me dead, watch me dead, watch me move. Cause I'm so fly. I feel good. You can't bring me down, even if you go. I said I'm so fly. I feel good. Watch me dance, watch me move.
Number one for today's R&B and old school, the Real Urban Radio Network.
friends all say it's fine, but can't compete till I'm top of my mind. Ooh, I don't wanna see you be no fool. Wanna touch you tonight, though you'll never learn it in school. Oh no. Friends who tell me what's on what I like to follow them and would call and long line. Ooh, hey baby, let me be the one who turns you on from A to Z. What your friends all say is fine, but I can't compete with this pillow talk of mine. Ooh, but I want you, baby. La la la, la la la. Ooh, tell me, baby. La la la, la 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 la.
What up, fam? You are now rocking with Brittany Rocket on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real.
We sure do. And that was Tigressa out of Maryland with Pillow Talk, the remake, the classic remake. And before that, we had Moshe out of Mexico with I Feel Good. There's got to be a dance to that song. I can hear it. I can feel that there should be a dance to that song, some kind of step to that song that I Feel Good. And he plays the trombone player, by the way. So that's what you hear, that burr, 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 burr. That's a trombone. He plays the trombone. So, but there should be some kind of dance step going on to that song. Somebody make one up. It might be out there already. Who knows? I got Patrice Lee coming up with her latest. Oh, by the way, congratulations to Tigressa, because guess what? Guess who heard her song? Said they want it. They want to play it in Canada. Paula Latang heard that song. She said, send it to me. I said, okay, let me contact Tigressa. She'll send it to her. And she did. So you're going to hear that song in Canada if you ever check into All About the Funk, which airs on Saturdays. I believe it at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in Canada. Playing another country. God darn it, this is what it's about. That's what this show is about, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's about networking, getting the music out there, supporting each other, networking. My colleague, Paris Escovedo, who is here, I brought him here. He's on here Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Saturday with the Despacito show. So he's for those that like the Hispanic soul. And that's what he brings you. But he also brings some classic old school R&B. So he has hooked up, or him and Jay Treese out of Baltimore. He's here in Los Angeles. Jay Treese is in Baltimore. Two artists hooking up, going to be doing something together at some point. And they're going to be doing their thing. This is what this is about. You hear a song. Producers, I got producers that listen in. They got artists that are playing songs. You might hear a producer who has a sound that you think could work for you. Y'all get together. That's what this is about. You don't get this on terrestrial radio. Sorry, you don't. So I'm glad of what we're doing. I'm glad of what God is doing with me. And I'm glad to be a vessel. And that's what I am, to be a part of this. But of course, don't forget about that Zelle and Venmo information up there. 424-558-2088. I'm just saying, Paula Latang. I'm just bringing it up. I'm just saying. It's not required, but sure, I appreciate it. But anyhow, I got Patrice Lee coming at you with her latest called Free. And guess what? Also is playing in Canada because Paula Latang likes it. And if Paula Latang, what she wants, Paula Latang gets. Okay, that's the bottom line. That's how it goes. Listen, you guys. So that is it. If you have any questions or comments about what I'm saying about this letter that most of you, like I said, that are here have received, and now I think Tigressa has it, or she sees it. So that's what it is. Project 2025 Integrity. is jumping off in 2025. And so, if you're with me and you're with us, because it's an us thing, it's not about me. This is a radio station 24/7. My portion, I'm call it a podcast, whatever you want. This is what I do. It was straight music, and then the owner wanted to bring in some voices instead of just straight music. But let me assure you, we only have podcasters or VJs, whatever you want to call us, air personalities on the weekends. Monday through Friday, it's and mostly Saturday, because we only have one host here on Saturdays, and most of the hosts in here on Sundays, and I'm the only one here on Wednesdays. But my point is 24/7, this is a music station. So my show is just to introduce you to the new artists and like I said, information, networking, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to be talking. But I will talk less when I get more music up in here, because again, I'm not going to be playing a bunch of folks' songs and they're not supporting the station. That don't make no sense. Now think about it. It don't make no sense. You don't deserve that kind of love if you're not giving it back, because we got to work together as a team. Tell each other about each other. When you hear about each other, that's why I read the comments back and forth. Speaking of a comment, Janique Nina, who is another artist here on the Real Urban Radio Network, asking for prayer for her mother. Matter of fact, she's at her mom's bedside right now. So her asking for prayers for Janique Nina and her mother. And man, so it's that we are in that season. We are at that age, fortunately or unfortunately. Think this is life. This is our life process. I reconciled my parents passing with the cycle of life, and that we are supposed to bury our parents. And we all know, grown folks, we all know that, we all have to go this way. I'm going that way. Those of us that are grieving or praying and whatever for relatives and friends and family, we're all going that way. The blessing is, or the thing about it is, it's in order. We're burying our parents, and our parents aren't burying us. Because trust and believe, anyone with children, I would think you definitely don't want to bury your kids. You'd rather that be the way it is. So we're still praying for Janique and her strength while she's at her mom's bedside, and anyone who is going through any kind of situation, especially now coming into the holidays and things of that nature, it makes it especially tough. Here's Patrice Lee with Free on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Adjective. Not under control or in the power of another. Able to act or be done as one wishes. Self-sufficient and self-existing.
Since the age of 15, I was destined to be what I wanted to be, but it seems that my dream was a constant deceit. Living life as a rafter, but for long I was out on my own, left alone. Come, but the storm carried on for so long. Damn, asking what I'm really after. It seems to me that life's adversities made me who I am. My heartbeat races as I turn the pages. Finally, here I am. Finally, I feel free. It's been a long road, dodging haters, fake persuaders, trying to get me to change my identity, losing touch with reality, surrounded by the greed, and people wishing that I don't succeed. I was winning, then I hit the bottom, getting into it with my daughter's father. Fans screaming, trees, I think you got him. He got jealous, that became a problem. It got worse before I dropped the album, but I used it all for my motivation. Never lose and focus on the destination. Just kept my eyes on the finish line. Throughout it all, I never lost the grind. The time's come for me to spread my wings so I can fly like the ashes of a phoenix. chasing until I catch the street. I said, finally, I feel
The Real Urban Radio Network is streaming live on the World Wide Web at www.realurbanradio.com. Log on for the best old school and today's R&B. Can't get to a computer? No problem. Download our app from your smartphone app store. Just search for the Real Urban Radio Network.
Here we go.
Download. Bam. Just like that. You can take us everywhere you go. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by searching for us at Real Urban Radio 1 and Facebook by searching for the Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it real 24/7 on the Real Urban Radio Network. We're supporting Black businesses and Black lives always matter.
What up, fam? You are now rocking with Brittany Rocket on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it
Darn right we do. That's what we do. That was Free, who is now playing also in Canada and surrounding countries because she's syndicated on Paula Latang. Paula Latang, All About the Funk show that goes down, I believe, on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. She's in Canada. So y'all better check it out. Check that out. All About the Funk. Maybe your song might get on there one day. Reach out to Nichelle Bell, www.Nichan, NICHANN _ 1999 at yahoo.com. NICHANN _ 1999 at yahoo.com. Artists, get your stuff together, get your life together, get your business straight going into 2025, because that's what we're doing here at the Real Urban Radio Network. And we're going to be doing it. We're looking to bridge the East Coast and the West Coast artists. We're trying to figure out how we can do that. We had a mixer a couple of years ago and very successful, and a lot of artists showed up, but we want to get more of the East Coast artists involved. But again, these are things that we're working on, that I'm working on and trying to coordinate, and so we can have a platform where you guys have to understand, you guys are the stars. You guys are the stars. You got to look at yourselves as that. You got to be excited about your music. You know, some people, I was having a conversation about people that, they don't have time. They're busy. Everybody's busy. If you're too busy to promote your original material, see, when you say you're busy, I know what you're busy doing. Again, understand, y'all, I'm an artist. I've been where you are. I've written songs. I've been out there in the hustle and all of that. I've been on stage. I still perform. All that. I'm busy too. If you are too busy to promote you, then there's a problem. What you busy doing? And I don't mean promoting other people's stuff. See, y'all busy out there doing the gigs. But whose stuff are you promoting doing the gig? You're promoting people that got paid and some are dead and gone. And you still out there promoting, performing their songs. And you have original material. You're working harder on a dead person's material so you can make a few $100s or whatever you're getting paid instead of working on yourself. I'm not saying not to do the gigs, but to say you ain't got time to promote you, not your gig, not the gig, your original material that you done sat down and originated and did. And you have it playing on a radio station. And I want to reiterate this one more time. Because you know me don't mean your song plays. You got to have material that I deem worthy of going up against other songs. Because again, this is a group situation. Y'all need to root for each other's songs. Compliment each other. If you hear a song that you like, compliment or whatever, the people are listening and they're purchasing. I got YouTube, I got Facebook, and I got the radio. People listen, they buy. And you should be here to greet your fans. Several of these people have met the artists that they've listened to. They've gone to see them perform. And they've met them. This is what you have to build. This is building relationships. And do it right here. That ain't getting done everywhere else. I know it's not. Because there was no point in me being given the vision if that were the case. And I'm constantly evolving and trying to think of things to better this show and better opportunities for you, the artists, and bridge this gap. But I wanted you guys to understand, you tune in here because to understand you're not by yourself out here doing this hustle. You need to know that there's artists all over the country with great music, and y'all that should give you a sense of feeling, okay, good, I'm not by myself in this thing. And it's not, I'm not the only one that's the industry's not taking or whatever, because I've never heard of this guy. I had a guy from Rolls Royce in here and interviewed him a few weeks ago, and he was hearing y'all material, and he was going, I've never heard these songs. I wouldn't have heard them had I not come in here. These are hit songs. I know they are. That's why I'm playing them. I play y'all stuff more than I do the old school R&B. But trust and believe, if the support don't come in, not the support, but if the people don't do what they need to do, guess what? I can always just go back to playing some old school R&B. If I choose to want to do that, but more or less, if I stop that, then I'll be out because I want to keep paying. Why would I keep paying to play other people's songs? I mean, old school or I ain't doing that. I'd be out. But so Project 2025 of Integrity is going to happen. It's going to pop because it's a God assignment. I got to play another song. I'm going to play 2 more, as a matter of fact, and then I'm getting up out of here because it is Taco Wednesday. I know y'all say it's Taco Tuesday, but nope. The place I go to, the tacos is on Wednesdays, and they off the chain. And I ain't had no dinner, and I'm going to get them tacos. So, hey, let me know what's cracking in Las Vegas. I want to go see some live entertainment if I can while I'm out there. I'm going to be out there, heading out there tomorrow. So if there's some live entertainment going down, let me know. I'll come and check somebody out or something. Natani Rose Alexandra with Ba. And then because it's old school, because it's a More Music Wednesday, I got to hit y'all with this old school jam after that. Stick around. Stick around, man, and y'all going to get this old school jam for y'all. It's a classic. We lost her, I believe, last year or maybe earlier this year. Might have been earlier this year. The time goes by so fast. But miss her. I never got the opportunity to see her live on stage. I wish I had. Love her music, but we do have the classic, and it's coming up after you hear from Alexandra. Look here, y'all. I'm going to say it early this night because I'm ready to go. I'm going to say this early. God is the greatest. I thank you guys for being here. Let people know where your music is playing. I'll be back here on Have a Happy Thanksgiving. I just thought about something. Have a happy Thanksgiving, by the way. But I'll be back here, man, soon. How about that? I'll leave it like that because I'm on my way to Vegas. Deuces! Everybody. God is the greatest. Love you.
When I look in the mirror, I see you there. Like you came down from heaven, my answer prayer. Couldn't see I was blind. Didn't know I would find the answer when I fell. Didn't notice you were always there. In the shadow, shining everywhere. Darkest moments from the light, I'm captivated by the sight. You captured me, always on my mind, always on my mind. The universe alive, a beautiful design, beautiful design. My heart is ba 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 ba. You're always on my mind, always on my mind. The universe alive, a beautiful design, beautiful design. My heart is ba 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 ba. In the midst of a deep raging sea, your love is carrying me through the storm. Stay forever. Always on my mind. Universal love, universal love, a beautiful desire. Universal love, universal love, a beautiful
Here it comes, y'all. I love this song.
I'll tell you right now. Thanks for making us your station, playing today's R&B and old school.
Watch out now. Here it comes. Sing, girl, sing.
to do the best I can for you, but it seems it's not enough. And you know I care even when you're not there. But it's not what you want. Close your door, and I wanna give you more. And I feel so out of place. And you know it's true. Don't you think I'm good enough for you? Can't you see that you're hurting me? And I want this pain to stop. So if you really care, I mean if you really, really care, well then open up your heart to me.
All right, y'all. I'm out. God is the greatest. See y'all later. Tell somebody about us.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com.